Clovis here with UNAS Technology LLC. Today we're going to talk about the workflow. How does it work when you're working in the team? And how do you code? And where to get the project? How does your change is going to be added to the project when other people agree that they can add your changes? How other people they're going to get your changes? So all of this is a part of a workflow in Git, and pretty much what I'm going to tell you, uh, you can have many people in your team working in a different location. You can be in some people are in the office, others are working remotely, like from home, and others are even in different cities. So what they do normally, they have a kind of place, like a kind of a Dropbox place, kind of, where they can drop all the version of the app. And whenever there is an update made in the app, then the new version will be dropped there, and it's gonna be acting exactly as if you're doing the update locally. The same way you update locally your changes in your master, it's gonna be the same way they wanna update this change remotely, in such way everybody can have access to those new updates. So this diagram shows how that flow works. So let's say uh, the remote place is this one, this this remote repository. We call it mostly repository, remote repository. And some of the remote repository are known, like I want to get some color so that we can do stuff. Some of the remote repository are like GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, etc. There are many. So let's say this is this big rectangle here. We're inside GitHub, where we have the company project. So the company project in here is under the branch develop. We're gonna call it remote develop. So once you join a team, they're gonna make you download the project. And when you're gonna download the project, they're gonna make you install Git also, because you need Git to create branches. So you're gonna do this command git init, and then it's gonna give you option of seeing branches. Like you want to have a local version of a remote develop. If the main branch in the project there, they were calling it develop, locally you want to see as develop also, as shown in this picture. If it was called main, then you're gonna see main here. If it's called master, then you're gonna see master in here. And whatever they want to give it as a name, it's where the first branch you're gonna see in the project. It's this branch. You don't need to do the change inside this branch. You never do the change inside this branch. The only thing you need to do in this branch is to update it, and the command to update it is git pull. So as you can see, the arrow here is making, like, take whatever you have there and then bring it locally. So the big rectangle here indicates actually your local machine, your laptop or your Mac. So remember, we do git branch name and git check our name to create a branch called name. Let's say name is your branch. So it's where actually you're gonna be working. You're gonna do your modification, you're gonna add it to the staging area in this branch, and then you're gonna do your commit uh, in this branch. Once you finish working creating your commits, so you feel like it's time you finish your task that they assign you, you want to complete your task. Before completing it, there is you have to do uh, a a pull request. So one of the step of doing the pull request or merge request, it means you have to merge your uh, make a request so that other people they're gonna see what you have done, and then they're gonna merge your code to the remote uh, develop branch, so that the project can be updated. So you're here in the local. How do you do to get your updates in the remote branch, which is the remote develop? So you do git push. When you do git push, it's gonna take all your local changes in the branch and create a remote version of your local branch. And sometimes it's like git push with upstream. Some there are many versions of git push. So we're gonna just say keep it simple, say git push. So you push it, and then it's gonna be a remote version of it. Then after pushing it, you're gonna get this branch. You're gonna see in GitHub also, because we're using GitHub as uh, a remote uh, repository. Then you're gonna see your branch, the same name you have, maybe name here, because it's gonna be maybe branch. Your name is gonna be name, local name. There is gonna be origin name. Origin is like mostly uh, when you say you see a branch starting with origin, it means is coming from the origin. The origin is up there in the uh, remote repository. So anything you go in there mostly are origin. So you create now a PR, a, a pull request or a merge request. After creating it, other developer now they're gonna look at your code, check your changes. If they are right, you're right on making those changes, they're gonna give you their approval. They're gonna accept your code. Then after accepting it, then you'll be able to merge, or one of them is gonna merge it. If it's not, you didn't do the job very well, they're gonna put comments. They're gonna tell you to fix some of the stuff. Then you're gonna come back again here, fix whatever they ask you, do again uh, uh, add those changes and make new commits, and then do again a git push, and then it's gonna update your remote version. And they're gonna see actually you actually, if they see you did change those uh, stuff they asked you, that they're gonna give you their approval. So once you have approved, you are approved, then they can merge your code. And once your code is merged, it means the project right now is going to be updated, and everybody else who doesn't have your change, so to get your change they have to do git pull, and it's going to be in the develop branch, so that they need to update their develop their local develop branch, because they need to have the latest version of the code base, be, so that they can do changes. And that's why when you got the latest version, if you don't have because if you don't have the latest version, you can have a lot of merge conflicts. Maybe you're trying to work on the file that somebody else already did something there, and then you cannot you don't know actually that was changed already. But if you have the latest version, is a good practice, because um, he's gonna make you think again on doing what you're doing when you have already some updates already locally. And if it happen like you don't have an update locally, you can still do well from your branch. Use git merge. You update your development branch, and then you do git. You inside the branch, somebody's inside his working branch, and then you do git merge develop. So it means you're merging develop branch in your current branch, so that you can get the latest updates from remote. After doing git pull from remote, you do git pull, so that you can get the remote change under your develop branch. Then you do git merge develop when you're inside the branch where you're working. You do git develop, git merge develop, so that you can get the changes, and you finish working, and you do a push and merge. And it's like everybody's gonna do this flow, like a pull, uh, uh, merge, develop in their branch, push the code in the remote version, and create a PR or a pull request or merge request, so that other developers, they can review. Once they're gonna give an approval, and then merge it in the remote repository. This is how the workflow works, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. Oh, one more thing. There is one thing I almost forgot to say. There is some CDI CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment uh, software. One which is mostly used in Android development is called Jenkins. So most people, they use Jenkins to do some automated tests, to verify, like remotely, either in your branch or the project, before doing the deployment, to check if there are some errors, or there are some stuff to fix. And then Jenkins is based, it does that with some automation. So this is the complete flow in most of the company. I'm pretty much, if it's not all the company, at least 99% or 95 of the company, the software company, uh, they use this one to work in the team. That's all I have. It was much, but please review this video and master it, because this is your workflow. We're gonna do a demo for it. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye for now.